Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, sorry. A very nice Wednesday evening to everyone. 𝐒𝐞𝐫𝐢𝐿, good day. Nice to see you again after so long. And those of you who are just tuning in today, welcome to today's live lesson with Coach Irfan from the MasterMaths Education Center. My friends, today we have an exciting program on proportion. So the first question here is about a brain teaser first, not exactly proportions, but it's something that we can all relate to. Even a primary school student should be able to answer this question. Okay, so those who are tuning in on the live stream today, welcome everyone. Please don't forget to smash the like button, smash the share button so that more people can learn from this particular live lesson. You can also share this with your schoolmates so that they can also join in and learn a little bit more mathematics. Okay guys, come, let's go. First question is a brain teaser. You got a man who took 12 minutes to climb to the fourth floor. How many minutes does he need if he climbs to the 10th floor instead? Okay, yes, this is secondary math. Truni Marfan, good day to you. Zev, you say it's B. So many of you saying B. Okay, let's see. Those who are saying B, right, I'll advise you, I'll encourage you to take a deeper look at this question. Whether B is the answer or not. Okay. So many of Huning Kai. Haziq also says it's B. Pugasini says it's B as well. Okay. How come you're saying B? So many of you are saying B. Is it true it's B? Uday, good day man. Good day. Alright, those who are tuning in live today, please don't forget to share this. Yes, you can use calculator, no problem. This is a secondary math TikTok tutorial today. Alright, secondary school, not primary. Today is not primary, we're doing secondary maths. Okay, how to do. Right? TikTok, Xiao from TikTok says it's C. Ganyu Horns Lover says it's C as well. Afru Safro, good day to you man, says it's B. Audrey says it's C. Okay, thank you very much for giving your answers. Aha. Hey, what's the answer man? Okay, let me reveal to you all the answer in 1 minute. Okay. Let's do a countdown for 1 minute. And I'm gonna reveal the answer to you guys. Okay? No, those who say it's B, right, I will encourage you guys to take a deeper look at this question. And this may be a bit tricky, right, this question. Spicy Mayo says it's B as well. So again, those who are saying B, all the way you're saying it's B, try and write some steps for yourself. Okay, I encourage you to, draw the floors, literally draw the staircase, from the first floor to the second floor to the third floor, so on and so forth. Spicy Mayo changed the answer, says it's C now. Alright, okay, thank you very much. 20 seconds, and the answer will be revealed to all of you. Afro says 12 divided by 4, then times 10. Okay, let's see. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and blast off. Let's discuss this right now. Good day to you, B. Okay, so how do I find the time taken to climb to the 10th floor instead? Now, man took 12 minutes to go to the 4th floor. Okay, so if you start on the 1st floor, to the 2nd floor, to the 3rd floor, to the 4th floor. Alright, so this is the 1st floor, this is the 2nd floor, this is the 3rd floor, and this is the 4th floor, right? In essence, you need to actually climb one set of stairs first to reach the 2nd floor, another second set of stairs so that you hit the 3rd floor, and a 3rd set of stairs so that you hit the 4th floor. Let me know please, is the live okay, or is it Is there some issues with the connection and all? Okay, I think on IG is pretty alright. IG is going well. It's better now. Okay, great. Okay, friends, come on. 9 sets, 36 minutes. Let's get going. Okay, Wi-Fi issues, sometimes it happens. Okay, you just gotta proceed with it and do a little bit better, that's all. Okay, thank you so much, Shaira. I really appreciate that. Uday, thank you as well. Yuning Kai, and those who are tuned in, thank you so much. Guys, let us move on. So again, this is a pretty tricky question. Pretty tricky question because many students, they will hantam, they will whack, they will say, Coach, answer is B. You know what they will do? They will just take 12, divide by 4, they get 3, right? Okay, 3 times 10, they get 30 minutes. So it's important to know that there are gaps between each floor that we need to consider. So for example, when you're going from the 1st to the 4th floor, you are only having 1, 2, 3 gaps. 3 sets of stairs there. If you are going from the 1st to the 10th floor instead, there will be 9 sets of stairs. So that will be 9 times 4 minutes. Final answer for this question, 36 minutes. Now friends, if you benefited from this question, help me to double tap. And please don't forget to smash that share button so that more people can achieve greatness in mathematics. Let's proceed to the next question. Oh, this is where the secondary kids comes into picture. Alright, now question 2 is a secondary math question. Okay, whereby students are required to change the mathematical statement into an English statement. Alright, so I would like you all to tell me, what is the English statement here? Now it is given that y is equals to 12 over square root x. Write a statement to express the relationship between y and x. Is y directly proportional to the square of x? Okay, again, I'm interested in this part here. Okay, I'm interested in the equation there at the top. Y equals to 12 over root x. Alright? Is y directly proportional to the square of x? Is y directly proportional to the square root of x? Part C, is y inversely proportional to the square of x? Or is the answer part D? Y is inversely proportional to the square root of x. What are your answers, guys? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Or is it D? Let's proceed with this particular question. You got to change this math into some statements because today, my friends, we are doing proportions revision. You guys learn proportions as early as Sec 2. Okay? Sec 2 you learn, you are tested in Sec 3. When you go and take the national exams in Sec 4 and 5, you are also tested in proportions. Okay? So what are your best answers here? Or what is your best answer? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? Let me know, guys. Come on, let's go. Pugashni, welcome back. Okay, those who just joined, I really hope the Wi-Fi is solid now, stable, so that you guys can learn. Thank you. Okay, what's your answer? Nirezi, welcome. Yumi's as well, welcome to the live today. Wirn Fondui, welcome. Isa Said, welcome as well. Malati, good day to you. Welcome to today's live. Today we are doing proportions for secondary school mathematics. Nirezi, thanks for the like as well. Thank you so much, friends. Pugasni says answer is D. Okay. Nirezi is Izarin. Oh, makes sense. Yeah, okay. Thanks for sharing, Nirezi aka Izarin. Thank you. Agash Christian says it's D as well. Okay, guys. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for liking. Appreciate that a lot. Oh, you're already spamming the likes, Okay, super. Now got more than 4,000 likes already. Amazing. Please don't spam until your finger become pain, okay? Okay, Amor Preeti also says it's D. Those on IG, welcome as well. Siti Aisha, good day. Okay, secondary 2 mathematics, secondary 3, secondary 4, secondary 5. Okay, today we are doing secondary school math. Okay, thank you so much. Uday says D as well. Okay, 30 more seconds, we will reveal the answer, okay? Zigzag, welcome. Cherries Ng, welcome to the live today. Okay, friends, when you see a variable on the left side and another variable, in this case it's x, as a denominator, okay, these two items will be inversely proportional to each other. Okay? I repeat, if you see a variable here and another variable as a denominator, these two are in inverse proportions to each other. Alright? So the first two options are what I call nonsensical options, out and out. Because for these two options, these are direct proportion options. We know that if one is in the denominator, one is in numerator at the top, the other side, these two will be in inverse or indirectly proportional to each other. So it's either C or D. Okay? Now C says it's Y, it's Y. Yes, we know that it's YA on the left side. We know that it's inverse proportion. Okay, we put a tick there. Is this a square root or is this a square of x? That's something that you need to differentiate for yourself, which is the best option, right? This is actually not a square, this is a square root. So the answer cannot be square of x, this is out. Option C is out. So we know in English form, how do you change a mathematical statement like this into the English words? Y is inversely proportional to the square root of x. Option D is our best bet for this particular question. Okay? And that is how you change, right? That's how you change from a mathematical statement into an English statement and vice versa. Alicia, good day to you. You're not late. Earlier on, there were some Wi-Fi issues, okay, that I had to go and settle. Hopefully now it's okay. Alicia, thanks for sharing. Appreciate that a lot. Okay, so again, you have inverse proportion. What is this CHOF? CHOF is just a constant that will never change for a particular equation. Okay, so if I ask you something about y and x later on, the CHOF will always be there. That is called a constant. Okay, a constant is something that will never change throughout the question. Alright, so for question 2, pretty straightforward. Y is inversely proportional to the square root of x. And let us move on to the teachings for today. Today, I really hope you guys have a piece of paper in front of you, or you have your notepad or your tablet or something that you can write on. Because I'm going to write some formulas for proportions question that will be useful for your exams. Okay, so let's proceed. Now, what are the two types of proportion? Now, I'm going to open it out to you guys as comments. Right, those of you online today, what are the two types of proportions that you guys are aware of? Okay, you can put it in comments. Actually, I spoke about it already in the earlier question, but I just want to hear from you guys. What are the types of proportions that you can have? Basically, only two types for secondary students. Agash Christian says direct and inverse. Amor Preeti, direct and inverse. Okay, thank you very much. Those who have just joined, welcome to the live today. We are doing proportion. Nash, good day, man. Nice to see you online as well. Direct, inverse. You guys are correct, okay? So the first type of proportions, right, is the easier of both. This is a direct proportion, okay? And the second type, you all said it correctly, is inverse proportion. Or sometimes they will use this word, it's called indirect proportion. Okay? Now, what is the meaning of direct proportion? Let's say, for example, you are trying to earn so much money, you finish your secondary school studies and you decide to work. I don't know where kids like to work nowadays. Is it still McDonald's? Because my time, McDonald's was like the hottest place to work. You know why? You get free McDonald's meals. How about you guys? Where is the most in-demand place to work nowadays? MacD, low pay. Oh, is it? How much are they paying in MacD? My time it was pretty alright, My time it was like $6 per hour, and that was like, wow, amazing. And they get free food. Who doesn't like free food? Uniqlo. Okay, Uniqlo is nice, but you got to go and fold clothes and all. Decathlon, $15 per hour. Not bad, Not bad. F&B. Okay. Achai Affair. Acai affair. Free food, okay, interesting. Okay, some part-time work so that you guys get some extra money, you know. Okay, anyways. Let's say after the O's, after the N-levels, you are super free, you want to work. Alright, and then you apply for a job. You want to work so hard. Right, and they pay by the hour. Fantastic. Right? So this is an example of a direct proportion. You know why? Because the more hours you work, the more money you get. On the contrary, the less hours you work, the less money you get. So direct proportion is very simple. When one quantity goes up, okay, guys, when one quantity goes up, the other one also goes up. So I can say that H and money are in direct proportions. Okay? They are in direct proportion to each other. And if I were to write an equation, perhaps it's going to look like this. H is equals to K times the money that you earn. Okay? Because H is directly proportional to the amount of money you get. You don't have to put it in fractions. You just put it all in a nice line like this. Okay, guys? Now, inverse proportion on the other hand is like tombalik, like opposite like that. Okay? So when one quantity goes up, the other quantity goes down. I give you an example, guys. Let me give you an example. Okay? Let's say you're trying to let me think about this. Okay, let's say you're trying to paint a room. Okay, or maybe your bedroom, you try and paint to your favorite colors. Now, I'll ask you a question. If you have so many friends joining you to paint, let's say on a weekend, all your friends come in and join. Okay? The more friends you have to paint that room, okay, what's gonna happen to the number of hours that you need? Will it go down or will it go up logically? Any ideas? Can you let me know in the chat? Guys, think about it, guys. The more friends you have, what happens to the number of hours? Oh, the number of hours will go down. And on the contrary, right, the lesser friends you have to paint your room, the more hours you need to paint that particular room. Make sense? So in this case, right, friends is inversely proportional to hours, because when one goes up, when one item goes up, the other item goes down. When one item goes down, the other item will go up. Alright, so what I can say in this case is that, guys, friends is inversely proportional to the number of hours. When it is inversely proportional, we will put this thing called the constant, which is K, at the top and H at the bottom. It becomes a fraction. Direct proportion, as you can see on the left side, it is not a fraction, it's just one nice line like that. Pump. Okay? So that is the main differences between a direct and inverse proportion question. Guys, let's go on to the next page, which is a painting question. I tell you, this is a logic question. I just went through the examples with you guys. 10 workers take 24 days to paint a house. Okay, how many more workers are needed? Okay, keyword guys. How many more workers are needed to paint the same house in 8 days instead? Wow. Lesser days, man. How to do? How to do this? You got lesser days. Okay? What are your answers for this? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? I see these a lot in the examinations, guys. Really a lot. It comes out so much in the exams. Okay, let me know answers, guys. Okay, I'm going to give you all some time. Okay, what you can do in this time, think about your answers for this, okay? How many more workers are needed to paint this particular house? Pugashini, sure, I will show it to you later. But for now, I want you to try and answer this question as well, Pugashini. Dino X says it's B. Wow, very confident. Dino X, fantastic. Shri says 30. Rex says C. Okay, Hyoning says C. So many of you saying B also. Shaira says B. Senpai, Amo Pretty all say B. Uday also. Uday, good day, man. How's the footballing journey? Hope you're doing fine there. But all I can say is please change your team. Okay, Mr. Uday. Scams says C. Okay. Wow, so many of you saying C. But some of you are saying B though. Agash. B. Okay. They ask more, not total. Wow, Dino Eggs. Fantastic, man. Okay, you're right. Okay, those who just joined, welcome to today's live. Okay, we are doing proportions for secondary mathematics. Actually, this type of question, I've even seen it in PSLE Maths. To be very honest with you guys, I've seen it in PSLE Maths before. Many times. Nina, welcome Nina. Nina says it's C. Okay. I'm going to reveal the answer to you guys in 1 minute. Okay, give you all some more time. Go and do it now. Come. Those who say it's C, right, I want you to think a little bit. Let me sleep forever also says it's C. Think about it, guys. I'm asking for how many more workers? Rex, change answer to B. Okay. 45 seconds, guys. Let's go. Let's go. B. Trust. Mesh. Okay. Ken Cheng says it's B. Senpai. Oh, all suddenly changed to B already. Suddenly everybody's saying it's B. That's a huge house, man. Yeah, man. One go. Certainly, it's a very huge house. It takes so many days to paint. Probably one of those ride-out houses. Okay. Okay, guys, come. Let's discuss. So again, logic question. Logic-based question. You don't really need proportion for this, but I'm gonna explain to you how to do it by two methods. Okay, there are two methods available, and I'm gonna explain both the methods. Okay, method number one is using logic. Now, 10 workers, 24 days. Okay, write it down like this. Sure, Nina. More than happy to teach you all the working. Okay, this is a method one, logical step. Now, let's say your boss is not happy. Your boss say, no. I wanna do it in 8 days. Alright, you got a very strict boss. Okay, very strict timeline you have. I don't have 24 days, the boss is saying. I only have 8 days. Okay, no problem. The boss wants to get this done, not in 24 days, but in 8 days. Oh my gosh, then the manager will be scratching his head. Be like, oh my gosh, boss, are you sure or not? 10 workers cannot make it. I need so many more workers. Because you know why? I want it done 3 times faster. Okay? 3 times faster. I'm dividing the time by 3. Now, ask yourself in a logical manner. If you are dividing the time by 3, how many workers do you need in total? Can you divide the worker by 3 also? Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys? Like, okay, never mind. I divide the workers by 3, then I'll get 3 1/3 workers. I only need 3 workers for 8 days. Does that make sense? Doesn't make sense, right? If you divide by 3 here, logically, you want to finish it faster, you need more workers. You need 3 times as many workers. Okay, so how many workers do you need in total? 10 times 3. You need 30 workers in total. Why? Because you want it thrice faster. So this is the total workers that you need. But I'm not asking you for total workers. I'm asking you how many more workers are needed. In total, I know I need 30 workers. But earlier on, remember you have 10 workers already there at the site. Sammy Wong, yeah, literally you're going to get 1/3 of a worker. How is that? I'm not so sure. Okay. So again, earlier on you already have 10 workers there, right? And now I need total 30 workers. So how many more workers do you need? You do a subtraction, 30 minus 10, and that will give you 20 more workers. Am I right so far? Okay, now, who wants to know method number 2? This is a logical method. Okay, you divide by 3 here, you need it in 3 times the speed. I need 3 times as much workers. Make sense? Alright, you need more manpower. Yeah, Cheng Eng, correct. Guys, who wants to know the proportions method? I want to see your initiative and your eagerness, guys. If you want to know, smash the double tap, double tap, double tap. Let's go. And I'm going to go through with you all the proportions method. Okay, double tap, and one more favor, guys. Let's share this. Let more people join in the live so that other people can join in and learn as well. My friends, I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds. Okay, please do me a short favor. Okay, if you want to know the proportions step, okay, 5 seconds. Share this live. The share button's at the bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much. For him to earn what? Okay. Thanks. Okay. Thanks for the love, guys. Appreciate that a lot. Now, this is method 1. Okay. Method 1 uses logic. Alright, it uses logic. Okay lah, I need it thrice fast. I need twice as many workers, right? Makes sense, huh? Now, the second method is using proportions. Okay, second method uses proportions, guys. Sammy Wong, hang on, man. Okay, let's go through this because sometimes in the exam, some of your friends, they need more methods. Okay, they want to learn a little bit more. It's okay, right? Friends, may I ask you guys a question? What do y'all think about this? Okay? Do you think this is an example of a direct proportion? Okay, if you think direct, you tell me, put number 1 in the chat box. Or do you think this is an inverse proportion question? If you think it's inverse, put number 2. Okay, let me explain. I give you a hint. Wait. Before you all hantam and whack and give me the answer, right? I give you a hint, okay? You see, inverse proportion means what? When you reduce one, the other one will increase, right? Not? So when I reduce the number of days, I'm expecting the workers to go up, right? So what option is this? Is this a direct proportion question or an inverse proportion question? Is it 1 or is it 2? Which one is it? Nina says 2. JetFaf says 2. Haziq Johari says 2. Many of you saying, okay, coach, this is definitely an inverse proportion. Pugasni says 2 as well. Agash. Alright. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Okay, so you guys are correct. This is an inverse proportion question. Okay, this is definitely an inverse. So the method number 2 uses the inverse proportion technique. Okay, so what you can do is you can let workers be W and days be D. Okay, so this is your first equation. Workers inversely proportional to the number of days. Okay, goody two shoes, because when one goes up, when the number of workers goes up, alright, the number of days will go down. Okay, when that is the case, we use, what is that? Inverse proportion. Okay, so again, workers inversely proportional to days. It's good to know these kind of steps as well, okay? So method 1 obviously is so straightforward, right? But a second method is also available, which is proportions. W equals to K over D. Why? Because workers is inversely proportional to the number of days. That's why. And I have a first set of data already. I know that 10 workers, guys, I know that 10 workers will take 24 days. Alright? To paint the house. It's such a huge house. Huge, super big, man, this house. Now, with this, I'm able to find the value of K. Am I right? So, K is nothing but 10 times 24. Right? Cross multiply the 24 over. K is nothing but 240. Okay? Hang on, let me just present it a bit better. Okay, K here. Therefore, K is 240. Make sense? And K is a constant for a certain question. Remember what we said earlier? K is a constant that will never change. So what would I do? I will go back to my equation and I will change the K. Because K is always the same, right? So I will change. So W equals to 240 divided by D. Fantastic. Now this is our master equation in MasterMaths right now. Okay, this is our master equation. Now, they have changed the number of days. They said that, oh, if I have 8 days, how many more workers are there? How many more workers will be needed? So what you do, you go back to that equation, you change the days to 8 now instead. Alright, you change days to 8 and this is what's going to happen. W is equals to 240 divide by 8, my friends, you're going to need 30 workers in total. Am I right? You are going to need 30 of them in total. Okay, friends? Now, we have just learned method 2, which is proportions method. But there is one more step. Remember, I'm asking you for how many more workers are needed. So I know, yes, in total, I need 30 workers. And I already have 10 workers on standby. I've transported those workers to the site. And I want them to start painting. Okay, how many more of them do you need? You need 30 minus 10, my friends. You need another 20 workers, which is the final answer for this particular question. So there you go. There are 2 methods available for this question. Second method, method 2, uses your proportions technique. Okay? My friends, useful to know both the methods. I repeat, it's super useful to know both methods. One is a logical method, another one is a proportions using equations and stuff. Alright? Now, if you learn something, I really appreciate that. I'm thankful that you have benefited from this question. Let us move on to the next piece of question, the next piece of problem that we have. Okay, now I believe this is the last problem. Now I see this a lot of students struggle with these questions here. Okay, when I include percentage and all, they are stunned. Super stunned already. They have no idea what's going on. They are, wow. What is this percentage and proportions all mixed together? How many of y'all have seen this before? Help me to double tap. If you have seen like, it is given that y is inversely proportional to the square of x. Find the percentage change in y when x is increased by 50. And then you're like, oh my gosh, what is the value of x? What is the value of y? You have no idea. You are not given any value except that x increased by 50%. How many of you have seen this before? Let me know. Let me know in the chat box. Double tap. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Excuse me. Okay, guys. Last question for the day. Let's go. Okay, so I would like y'all to try and find the percentage in y. How much did y change in terms of percentage when x increased by 50%? I tell you, this is super interesting. Give y'all some time. Okay. I will write down for you the formula first. Y is inversely proportional to the square of x. I only seen percentage. Yes, Nina. Okay, this one you can also see in your exams. It can come out. Okay, they can mix. Or let me repeat that. They like to mix. Okay, they prefer to mix proportions and percentage. These two favorite topics. Dino X, thanks for liking this live. Really appreciate that a lot. Okay, so y is inversely proportional to the square of x. Okay, y is equals to k over x squared. That's how you write your inverse proportions. Okay, so again, inverse proportions will include the fractions there. So x squared will go into a fraction. This is not square root, okay? This is not square root, this is square. Percentage, you need to change to fractions first. Okay, Nina, not necessary for this. Or you can change to decimal also, that's fine. Okay, Xiao from TikTok says it's D. Very fast. Okay, giving me your answer. How about the rest of you? What are your options for this? Thanks for the follow. Hey, good job, man. Thanks. How to do, guys? Percentage change in y when x is increased by 50%. You may need some time to go and, write your steps and all these things. Okay, time may be needed to do all these things. Those who just joined, welcome to the live today. Fazal145 says it's a D. Okay, Fazal, who has Andrew Tate there as a display picture. Okay, interesting. Huning Kai says this is so confused. No worry, man. Okay, we'll go through together. Haziq says it's D. Agash says it's D as well. Alisha also said D. Okay. Alisha, thanks for joining. Go and share this. Ask Eva to join also. Okay, I don't understand. Rex, no problem. I'll teach you. Okay, guys, give us some more time to think about it. So again, you have your master equation here, which is the inverse proportion equation. Okay? NIE say, I don't understand all this question. Busy sleeping. Oh my gosh. Nina, yes, no worries. Free top G. Yeah, he's already freed already. What? He's out already. What? Who's top G, by the way? Sorry. Just to clarify this, so that we are on the same page. Those who are saying top G, who is top G? Guys. Top G is what? Top gravity. Is it? What's that? Top G. Top G or PUBG? Which one? Okay, Nina, yes. Okay, don't worry, we'll do it in a while, okay? OMG, I need this. Yes, cozy. Let's go. Okay. Those who've forgotten, like, oh my gosh, you slip your mind, you have seen this, but you slip your mind, you have no idea how to do it. Okay, listen in. I'm gonna review the solutions to this question in a while. Okay? Thank you very much. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for liking, guys. Appreciate that. Okay. Okay, let me just go through this. Give me 30 seconds. I am just going to do this response, then we will discuss this question in a while, okay? Okay, come, let's go. Dian Kisa says it's C. Mr. Ada Jeff, welcome. Good day. Somebody's asking me about LFC match. It's too expensive, man. Shakil, GGMU. Long time no see you, Okay, come. Now, to do this question, okay, it's good to write this statement down nicely. A before statement or a before table and an after table. Okay? Now at the start, I have no idea in this question, what is the original value of X and what is the value of Y as well. I have no idea. Okay? So if you have no idea what is X, okay, you can let the original value of X be equals to A or B or any other letters for that matter. Okay? Why do I do this? Because I have no clue. They have not given me any information about X. There's nothing about Y as well. But now that you have assigned X to be A, you can find Y by using this equation right here, right? So what's y? Y is equals to k over x squared. Okay, so k over x squared. What is x? X is now a. Very nice, right? So y is just equals to k over a squared. Done. Okay, we pause here for the before values and we move on to the after values. Okay, guys? Now, what has happened to x? X is increased by 50%. So what's the new value of x? Okay, so again, I write it down here. Increase by 50%. That's what the question says. So what's the new value of x, guys? Is it still a or is it slightly more than a? Definitely slightly more than a. 𝐒𝐫𝐲, you got it right, man. 1.5, that's right. Now, when I say increase by a certain percentage or increase by a certain amount, you got to add. Okay, let's say I have $100 and I increase by 50%. Okay, I increase my savings by 50%. What will you do? You would take $100, okay, which you have originally, and you will add 50%. 50% of what? 50% of $100, right? So your new value will not be 100 anymore, it will be slightly more, right? Guys, it will be $100 plus another $50, correct? Likewise, for this question here, increase by 50%, it will be the original value of A plus 50% of A. Getting it, guys? Oopsie daisy. Increase by means you add. Okay, this word increase by, replace it with plus. Plus what? 0.5. That is 50%, 0.5 of the original, which is A, that's all. So what is the final value of x? It is very simply just 1.5a. Guys, are you all getting me so far? Now, with that being said, I have the earlier value of x, I have the final value of x. Now I can find the final value of y. What's y? Y is always k over x squared. Remember that, guys? K, no need to worry. That will never ever change, my friends. K will never change. So y is what? Y is k over x squared. Now be very careful now, because your x squared is not a anymore. It is 1.5a. Okay? So you got to take that 1.5a and you got to square the whole thing, because that's your x. Whatever your x is, go and square that. Okay? X is 1.5a. I square everything there. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear? So now, y will be nothing but k over, take a calculator, press, 1.5 square, go and square that. Many students, even for this step, they will hantam. They will forget about the 1.5, and then you know what they will do? They will do this 1.5a square. Then I'm like, isn't the 1.5 supposed to be squared as well? Guys? Isn't the 1.5 supposed to be squared? You see, when you square something, everything must be squared. You only square the a, it's not fair. Guys, it's not fair at all. You understand what I mean? So you got to square everything inside. So 1.5 square, that will give us 2.25. Press your calculator for this. 2.25 what? 2.25a square lor. That's all. Right? Xiao, thank you very much, man. Screenshot. Pop. Okay, nice. Now, I want to take a breather for a while. Okay, you take some time, relax for a while, go through these steps first. And then I will do the last step for you guys. Are you all okay so far? Go through. Come on, let's go. Guys. Can, huh? Okay, don't worry if I say decrease by. Some of you like, hey coach, what if I do decrease by? What will you do? Don't panic. Increase by, change to plus. Decrease by, change to minus lah. That's all. Right? Change it to minus. If it's decrease. Okay, now let's go on to the last step for this particular question, okay? Oopsie daisy. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Oopsie. Percentage change. They want percentage change. They don't want the Y final, Y all, they don't want, not interested. They want the percentage change in Y. How to do? Percentage change is always final value minus, you can put original or you can put initial, doesn't matter. Divide by original or initial. Initial means starting, means original, okay? And everything times 100%. This is a proper way to present this particular working right here. Here. What is the final value of Y here? Again, I want a percentage increase, not percentage increase, sorry, percentage change in Y. What is the final value? Let me circle for you guys. This one right here, final value. This one right here is the starting value. This is there. Okay, so what would I do now? I will take K over 2.25a square minus, what is the initial value? K over a square. Everything divided by the initial value times this entire thingy by 100%. Some of you are like, oh my gosh, what is this complicated, complex equation with K and A everywhere? There's fractions, there's percentage, there's wow. Now, next, observe that K over A square is common. And in mathematics, when you see two things that are common, what will you do? Guys, let me know in the chat box, what will you do? It starts with F. What will you do when you see common items? A, there's K over A square, there's K over A square. What can you do with K over A square here for both the numerator portions here? Guys, let me know in the chat box. It starts with F. What is that magical thing that we can do to common items? Those who are online still today, okay, what can we still do right now to things that are common? K over A square, K over A square. We can, what? Factorize. Wow, fantastic. Ooh, Joa, Rex, simplify. Okay, lols. Thank you so much. Pugashni, Ni. Chicken Flying, Xiao, thank you man. Brian Fogg, welcome. Alicia, yeah. Good job. Fantastic. Factorize, Shakil, yeah man. Shakil, getting it, good job. So we factorize those things out and we have K over A square for the top part. Put a nice square bracket for yourself here. Put a nice square bracket. Now put some highlights so that you know which part I'm talking about. This is a yellowish part here. I'm just doing the yellowish part first. Okay, guys, the bottom part didn't change. So the bottom part is still K over A square. Let me just put the denominator as well, which is K over A square. There's no change there, okay? There's no change there. K over A square as the bottom, right? So how now? My friends, you take out K over A square. What's left of the second term? I talk about the second term because that's the easier one, right? What's left of the second term is just a -1. Agree with me so far? This is what's left of this term here. It becomes a 1 there, -1 in fact. Okay? What's left of the first term? Be very careful about this. Because the 2.25 is in the denominator. Ni Tutu, welcome. Dafina, welcome. 2.25 is on the denominator, so this becomes 1 over 2.25. Fantastic. And that is what happens to the yellowish part. What can you do to this and this now? By the way, BTW, don't forget the 100% here. BTW. Okay. Don't forget that. I encourage you to join our Telegram group. I'm gonna post the answers there as well. What can we do to both of these? Padapang, padapang. Cancel it off. Cancel, cancel. What's left now? Put it in a bracket in your calculator nicely. This guy always likes to jump. Okay. Put in your calculator nicely in a bracket. 1 over 2.25 minus 1. Put in the bracket first. Everything times 100%. What happens? Now, can you all change your answer for me? What do you think the answer is for this question? For pro, I already hope this helps you, man. Guys, put this value in a bracket, times 100%. What is your answer here? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Now you will have clarity of concepts. You will be able to do this question very well already. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Which one is it? Negative 55.5555%. Change it to 3SF. The percentage change is negative 55.6%. And this, my friends, is our final answer for this question, which is option D. D for distinction. I really hope all of you get your distinction for WA3. That is coming up very, very soon. Okay? Now, who wants me to go through everything again for this question? I am more than happy to do that. I still have about, I think, 2 more minutes. Okay? Guys, if you want me to do this one more time, right? Double tap, so that I can just run through with you guys again very quickly. I will summarize everything nicely for you guys so that you are like, you know how to do this. You are confident. You can write it on your own also. Guys, who's interested for me to do this again? Let me see whether we can hit that 12K likes at the top. 12K coming up at the top. Bam, smash. Okay. Oh, super, 12K already, come. Okay, let me discuss this one more time. For those of you who are a bit shaky in this concept, okay, let me go through with you guys again. Alright? Now, it is given that y is inversely proportional to the square of x. Okay, nice. So what do I do first? The first step is to write our general equation first. Y is equals to k over x squared. Okay, nice. Because it's inverse proportion, the x squared has to go to the bottom, to the denominator. Alright? The question goes, find the percentage change in y when x is increased by 50%. There is a problem, my friends. What is the problem? The problem is I have no clue. I have no clue what's x, what's y. I have no idea. So in mathematics, when you have no idea, you let it be something. So we let x be a first step. Now when x is a, we can find y. Y is equals to k over x squared, right? Correct or not, guys? So y is equals to k over a squared. Why a squared? Because x is a. We let it be a. Right? Now, the earlier original value of y is k over a squared. Very nice. But that's not what they want. They want what has happened to y. They want to know, has y increased? What is the percentage change in y? So what do we do next, guys? We are given that x is increased by 50%. So x from a become x is equals to a plus 0.5a. Why 0.5a? Why plus? Because you're increasing by 50%. So you take a plus 0.5a, get 1.5a. You get the new value of x. You can find the new value of y. Y is still k over x squared. So what's x? X is now 1.5a. Right? There's a new value of x, 1.5a. So we take that value of x and we square that. Why do I need to square? Because y is equals to k over x squared. Remember, whatever x is, I need to go and square that. So I square 1.5, I'm going to get 2.25. I square a, I'm going to get a squared. So this is, my friends, this is your initial value of y, your final value of y. And to find percentage change in y, what do? I take the final value, which is k over 2.25a squared, minus the original value, which is k over a squared, and divide it by the original value, times 100%. That is a formula for percentage change. Always final minus initial times 100%. Divided by the initial, obviously. Okay, what is this I? I is just original. Some of you are like, hey coach, what's I? I is original. You can put O here if you want, no problem. Put O. O means original. Initial. All this means the same thing. It's just a play on words. Okay. Now, what did I say? Okay, guys, you got k over a squared, k over a squared. You can factorize that out. Factorize that out, and you will be left with just a minus 1 for the first term there. Okay? It's just a minus 1 left. Because k over a squared is gone. It's outside now. And what's left of the first fraction? K over a squared is outside now. Am I right? So what's left inside is 1 over 2.25. There you go. And you can cancel the k over a squared. This is gone. Doesn't make any sense to work with this anymore. Cancel it off. When you see common items in math, pop, cancel off. That's the purpose of factorizing, right? So that we can cancel things off. Now, all you need is your calculator. I don't know where's mine, but all you need is your calculator. Go and press your calculator. Put in a bracket like this. 1 over 2.25 minus 1. Close the bracket. Everything times 100%. We solve this question. We put it to 3 significant figures. And we get negative 55.6%, which is our answer for this particular proportions and percentage change question. Okay, guys? Alright, friends. So again, very quick recap. Earlier on at the start, we had a brain teaser. This one was pretty tricky. This can come out in PSLE as well. Okay, pretty tricky question, okay? Whereby you need to count the number of sets. Alright, and then we also moved on to the next one. Guys, the next one was asking us, okay, next one was asking us about changing a mathematical equation like this. Okay, guys, changing it into an English statement. So this is like y is inversely proportional to the square root of x. Okay, Alicia, do take care of yourself, okay? Take care of yourself. Drink more water, it will help you. And let's push ourselves, Alicia. Few more months only until O levels. Okay, we can do it. Okay? Put in our best efforts. It's always about your efforts. Don't worry, whatever happened in the past, you always move forward. Alright? Now, friends, and then we went through the 2 types of proportions, direct, inverse proportion. We went through a painter question. I hope you all remember the painter question as well. Okay? If you want it to be done 3 times faster, you need 3 times as much workers. And then we did 2 methods to solve this. A logical method and a proportions method as well. There are 2 methods available. Last one, percentage change question. Now, we have come to the end of today's live. Okay, it's been a pleasure of mine going on this live class with all of you on TikTok and IG and so on. I really appreciate your efforts on a Wednesday night as you prepare for your examinations. Alright? So, all the best. Now, before you guys leave, excuse me. Before you guys leave and, go and start studying and preparing for your exams and all, I would just like to have a request. If you have not followed us, Inshira, thank you very much. Akila, Huining Kai, and those who said thank you. Those who appreciated this live, I really appreciate you. because you are the reason why we're doing all of this. Okay, the more people watch our live, the more encouraged we are actually to do more. Okay, I really want to do live every day if I can. Okay, but for now we are doing 3 times a week. Friends, before I leave, okay, do remember every single Wednesday, except for last week, I wasn't able to do so. Okay, otherwise every single week we will go live. Okay, Tuesday nights PSLE Maths 8 p.m. Wednesday nights we do secondary school mathematics. Friday nights we do additional math. Okay, you can join in instead of scrolling through and watching Roblox videos, Minecraft and all these things. And CoComelon, perhaps some of you. Okay, you can always follow us. Alright, and learn more in these sessions. Okay guys, so please don't forget to follow us at the top. Okay, top left here somewhere in this video there's a follow button, so that you do not miss on any of the important lives that we do, any of the beneficial teachings that we do. Is totally free, whatever we do on TikTok and IG. Okay, guys, smash that follow button. I will see you all again next week, same time, same place. Shaira, thank you very much. Inshira and everybody else, thank you so much. Guys, I hope you all understood the live today for proportions. I hope you all mingpai, purida, faham tak, samjhe, and understand all of the teachings. I'll catch up with you all again. Have a good night, have a good dream, sweet dreams, and take care everybody. Bye-bye. Tweez. Ta-dang. See you, bye-bye. Ta-dang. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I think just dropped. Yeah, take one picture. Bye everyone.